So hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. So this is part 2. So are you thriving or are you surviving as a CXC student? So in part 1 you can go and check it out below, the link will be down below. So basically that's really talking about you just surviving as a CXC student. And I said before in that video that it's not necessarily a good thing to just be surviving, barely making it through. So in this part 2, we're talking about how to thrive as a CXC student. What makes a good CXC student essentially, right? So now I have a CXC study guide that's going to be in my Instagram bio, free. You go to it and it gives you all the tips, tricks and everything in order for you to prepare for your CXC exams. So you have to go on Instagram, the Instagram link there down below, then to lead you to Instagram, and then in the Instagram bio, that's where the study guide is going to be. I hope. Okay, that's the plan. If the plan change, may I put it here. So but anyways, thriving as a CXC student, and basically what inspired this whole thriving versus surviving was actually when we got to church, and the pastor just said something like we can't just keep on go through life just really survive. We need to do something to be thriving in life. Why if we just always are barely making it through? Why if we always just barely make it? Why we can't have more? Why we can't do more? You understand? So as it relates to CXC, we basically talk about all of the stuff, the anxiety, the fear, the doubt, the worry. We talk about all of them stuff there, right? Like maybe with the lack of support from parents, if you're always tired, if you're always stressed out, like if you don't understand nothing, that's not good. That's you just and you just go to class, you hate going to school, you just survive as a CXC student. We don't want that. So you need to find a balance. If you want to thrive, you have to find a balance, because even me in a university right now, I have to find a balance, because honestly, school is important, always, number one. But for me, when Marina say, like for example, hobbies, like me actually like doing YouTube as a hobby, and I think me go like maybe 2 or 3 weeks without even do one video, right? And it's like me just have focus completely on the schoolwork, and it's almost like part of me just dead. Me say, why me feel like this? And then me say, but say 3 weeks when I do one video, probably that's fine. So it's like it just keep on work, and it's a drill it, and you drill it. And the schoolwork, and me say, and you say the minute me do one video, me like, I feel better. It's like me balance out now, because that was the hobby. So even though it's CXC time, have a look at hobby. Don't make it big necessarily social media, because trust me, even me, listen, so for me, the only social media I kind of use is Instagram and YouTube. TikTok, I not even have TikTok on my phone, to be honest, because TikTok is just too much something. So literally those are the 2 main social medias I use. Me have a Facebook account, but I don't really go on Facebook, to be honest. So anyway, so YouTube, mainly on YouTube more than even Instagram, mainly on YouTube. But sometimes you go on YouTube and watch a video, and then you watch a next video, and I say, come on man, come on. For example, we start 1 o'clock, and then when I look, I say, well, they are 3 o'clock already. 2 hours on YouTube just slip by just like that. So be careful with social media, be very careful. But have a hobby, even if it means watching some YouTube video, watch a movie, watch a Netflix. If it means if you go to go play a ball, if it means if you call your friend, but you need to time it, you need to monitor it, because you see those things that we like as hobbies, sometimes it can easily distract us. We do it just to keep our sanity, but at the same time we get pulled in it and even more distracted, and honestly we don't want that. We have to be more aware of the time and say, alright, listen, a half an hour now me and chat keep on the phone beneath hang up. It's like we have to balance the time. So yeah, basically you need to thrive as a CXC student. Have a hobby, right? So even though you're supposed to spend majority of your time on your schoolwork, find that even half an hour in the day and do something that you actually like. You understand? Keep your sanity, because sanity is very important. But anyways, as a CXC student, as a thriving CXC student, these would make you a thriving CXC student. So now you go to school and you're actively learning. And listen to me, learning is intentional, let's be honest. It's very intentional. Some subjects not really make up for some people, and it's true. Like, for example, me can work a physics question to save my life, and some people can work a biology question to save them life, and vice versa, right? But for like subjects that you're very neutral to, like for example, what subject we can pick? For example, something like chemistry. Wait, I feel like that's a bad example, but anyways, just for example, let me use social studies. Let's just say you're not really hot pan social, you're not a very hot social studies student, you get what I mean? You just barely make it through, but you're not hate the subject, you're not against the subject, and if you really put your mind to it, you realize you understand. In situations like that, apply yourself a lot more, to be honest. Apply yourself more to be a thriving CXC student, because you're not here social studies, you're not do bad pan it either, but the point is that you just need to study for the exam them before. That's why you get them to go average grade. Imagine if you actually apply yourself. I'm not talk about the subject them that you really just not cut out for you, I'm talk about the subject them where they're in between on the borderline. Subjects like that, like for example, if English B, but this time necessarily is a hot English. I never used to be one very hot English B student, at least past grade 7. But I never hate the subject. I'm not against it. So it means if I apply myself, I actually read the book for English B, I go say, wait, I can pass the English B exam. I not hate it, I not like it. It's just very neutral. So apply yourself more, actively learn, be intentional. When the teacher talking in the class, just open your ears. How about this? Your friend where you open your ears, tell them to shut up for a second. And just look in her face or looking at her face and just listen. Just listen and hear what them are say, literally. So actively learning. And also repetition. When you learn nothing, repeat. And sometimes the work can be so much and you say, how may I repeat everything and learn everything? But trust me, just get started, because even me just finish my exam and I tell you it's a repetition, do something for me. And maybe I explain this in our next video, but anyways, repetition can really help you. But actively learn, put effort, because somehow they not put no effort in the work and then no one high grade, honestly. But for those who have put out effort and them not see the grade, just seek some more help. Talk to the teacher, get a textbook, seek some more help. But for the one that we not put zero effort and one high grade, put some more effort, apply yourself more. Like, tell the friend to shut up and listen to the teacher. When the teacher keep the little workshop, them go. Free or not, go. Find yourself there. You no matter if you don't like the teacher, you no matter if the teacher did tell you something or you did tell you something before, you need to go. Go and learn, because it not hurt the teacher, it hurt you. If you not learn, and for you, do your exam, do your CXC properly. So actively learn, apply yourself more in order to be an active, in order to be a thriving CXC student from probably primary school or whenever. Them always say, read over your work. Them always say that, and the truth is that if every evening you go to school, you come home and read over something, repetition is key. Sometimes you don't have to sit down and memorize it one, but trust me, you see, the more you see it, the more you see the information, the more your brain just have to accept it. Sometimes you're not gonna remember the definition word for word, but you read it so much time, it's like your brain say, huh? But me know it be at the same time, your brain, and sometimes even me shock myself sometimes come and say, I read this over 2 times, I never did study, but me know what it be and we can write something on the exam. So you need to literally, read over your work at evening time, and especially at the Christmas break now, go read over your notes them. And listen to me, if it's biology, agriculture, any of them something there, anything that require drawing or use diagrams, go draw it. You see something, especially if you're a visual learner, it can really help, because me going to exam and sometimes you see if you can draw the thing, you can explain it. Because sometimes, for example, certain processes, like for example, me do biology and a lot of processes take place, and best believe, you see if you can draw the flow chart, you can draw the map, or you can draw the process, best believe sometimes I'm going to the exam, me draw the process, me draw the Krebs cycle, and then me go explain it afterwards. Like if you tell me just explain it, me can't explain it. If me draw the diagram, me go say, oh, okay, this is how me explain it. So sometimes just know the drawing and know how to reproduce the drawing, and you say, wait, I will reproduce the drawing at the exam. you can explain it. So if it's a subject like that requires some kind of journal or some kind of diagram, learn it. Why not? Right? But you need to look over your work, because it really helps you come home from school in the evening time, go read over your work. It's like what Christmas now. This is time you go read over your work. Take even 1 hour for the day, and best believe. And here's my advice: if you're studying, if you know you're bored easily and you get tired of things easily, switch up the subject then. Switch up the subject. So what more you to do is, you can start off with some maybe maths. Do maths today. Actually, do maths for maybe half an hour. For the next half an hour, go over some English. Maybe practice writing one like a summary or something. Tomorrow, continue with those 2 subjects for the rest of the week. The next week, you switch over to like maybe agri and maybe business, whatever you do. Switch over to next 2 subjects for the next 2 weeks. And then after you do those subjects for that week, go back over the information we did upon maths and English for the other week as like repetition, right? Because the major thing I miss when studying, the more you see it, the more it will stick in your brain. So study it, leave it, go to something else, and when you go to that something when you finish study this, go back to it and see if you remember where you did that before. That is what me do if it can help me. So this ensures say, yeah, read over your work, you're learning, be an active learner, put in some effort. You understand? Put in some effort. Alright, so over this Christmas, you need to find some time on some past papers. That's the next thing. Find some time, do some past papers or watch some past paper videos. You will thank me. Go watch the past paper video them. Go work some maths. Go work some English. Go work some agri. Go work some bio. Go work some HSB. Listen to me, you will go work some POB question, go sit down and go do something for the Christmas. When the Christmas is done, you must have something to show. Even if I at the night, you have one like half an hour or 1 hour, go work the question. Go watch the teacher them on YouTube or work the question them, and you will thank me. If you want to thrive and you don't want to survive and stuff, if you want average grade or if you want to barely make it on the exam, because guess what? Whatever attitude you have right now, that you can go straight into the exam. So if you want to survive and barely make it through the term, you have to barely make it through the exam as well. And you don't want that. So how about you put in effort now? So when you do the CXC, you can go and sit down for you someone and do nothing. Because how about this? You do the exam next year. You never prepare properly. You barely put on the effort. And what the 2 months where you take for CXC results come out, you're in your yard, you're not go stress free, you're not go feel good. You're stressed out and you say, oh God, what am I pass exam? And you're stressed out, your mother stressed, everybody's stressed out, you don't know what to do. So tell me now, tell me now how you don't want that. So just do your best, and when you leave the exam, I do my best. And when you go through the summer, you can relax and do all of them foolish stuff you want to do. Wait under that. Because you don't worth it. Trust me, you don't worth it. Just do what you have to do now and then move along with your life. Instead of you're not studying now and you're going to face the consequence when you fail it. And you say, oh God, I failed the exam. You don't want to go down that road, but yeah, do the past papers. Then you'll thank me. Do the past papers to be a thriving CXC student. Okay, so now ensure that you're getting enough sleep at night, at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep at night. And the next trick come here and tell you, so whatever you learn right before you go to bed, more than likely you're going to remember it. Because some morning, I'm telling you what, you see my ID number. My ID number is like me look at the night before, and it's like when I wake up in the morning, it was the first thing that on my mind. It's like me just recite the ID number to my head, and I say, but how am I learn the ID number so quick? Whatever you left in your brain from the night before, it sticks. Can I wake up in the morning and I say, when I sleep I kill me, I look at my work, And I wake up in the morning and it's like me just recite everything I did last night. So I don't know how that go, but memory is one strange thing. But yeah, but for me personally, I like study at night. I don't know, I study at night, I study early morning. My brain can't take it. So do whatever is best for you. If you know you can't work with night business, night come you want to sleep, study in the morning. But ensure you get enough sleep. So ensure you eat properly, and just overall find a way to cope with your stress. Even if you talk to your friend, talk to your mother, talk to your cousin, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody about the stress. Talk to them, because more than likely them go through CXC already. Them know where go already. And they see a stress out and they see a mad out. Listen to me. Talk to them and talk to them. Get it out. Prepare if them willing to help you prepare for your exam and they want support and they want to sit down with you and go through some of the work with you. That would be great. But you have to find some method, some way to cope. Whether be praying, go to church, find something to keep your mental sanity. Cause guess what? Grade 1 don't look good. Grade 1 don't look good when your head gone. When your head chip and gone a long time. When you're in a psychiatric hospital, the grade 1 not gonna look good. Cause that grade 1 don't mean nothing when you're in a psychiatric hospital. So keep your mental sanity. Keep your mental health as a priority. If you feel like you can do back the exam in January. I'm not saying going to feel, but just always know that in your back of your mind. It's not the end of the world. Just know that. But you need to thrive. You need to thrive, so keep your mental health healthy, eat properly, sleep at night, do whatever you need to do. Right? So I have ways to cope with your stress, obviously. And you know what? If you have supportive parents, that make it even better. If your parents want to sit down and go through some of the work with you, all the better. Even if they don't know about your work, where you say you do, which most Jamaican parents are really dependent if you sit down with you and do don't work, big picnic. As long as them can share some encouraging words and say do your best, and you know, and they support you and they cook and they give food and they say go and go study. Alright, on the tapping nights like him go study. You know what I mean? Typical Caribbean, typical Jamaican parents. So as long as them supportive, as long as them understand so this is a big moment in your life, as long as them understand so you're gonna see the CXC exam and you're gonna come to something in life and them willing to support you and give you the space you need to study and give you the time you need to study. That's the best thing. That's the best thing. And if you have supportive teachers, so that's the best thing. But anyways, all of these things would set you up to be a thriving CXC student, and that would be the goal, to thrive as a CXC student, to do your best and get a grade 1, your grade 2, you get a grade 3. Overall, the goal is to pass. And who want them distinction, get them distinctions. Right? Anyways, so guys, this is the end of this video. So this is part 2 of the thrive as a CXC student. Go ahead and check out the CXC playlist down below, and also the CXC study guide will be in the description on Instagram, right? Free study guide. So if you need help with maths, bio, HSB, agri, foods, family resource management, information technology, which other subject, maths, English, anything, social studies, anything you need help with, go ahead and check the CXC playlist down below, and the study guide is on Instagram, so go ahead and check that out. Anyways guys, that's the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1 of you just surviving, go and check out part 1. It will be down below in the description. Anyway guys, that's the end of today's video, and bye guys.